everybody out there. My name is Kris Nicholson. I am the piano tuner here at John Knox Village. I tune all the pianos that are on campus, including some of the resident pianos too. And this piano right over here, this is a Kanabi grand piano. This is basically like a 5'2" Kanabi grand. This is a 1930, almost like a 1935, 1936 grand piano. It has the real ivory keys on it. And my first grand piano that I actually bought was a Knabe grand, and they're very, very good pianos. Now, this one over here had masking tape, like it was right here and on both sides of the pianos, covering up the fall board. So the fall board was basically like this, and it's impossible for somebody to play, lift up their hands and not hurting their hands on the fall board. The music desk was attached to the fall board because with the masking tape, and there was something in here that was not letting it open or close at the same time. So I took off the fall board, and it was one of those support rods for the lyre that was in there. I have no idea how it got in there. So that's a puzzle and a mystery that we'll solve another time. But I did fix the fall board, and it has a beautiful, nice, gracefully American look. The fall board locks, so it's not going to actually slam on people's hands. Now, it needs tuning, so I want to show you what it sounds like. I want you to hear what it sounds like when it's not tuned. This is before the tuning. And another thing that this piano, because it has ivory keys, I'm going to have to check all of them and see if they're stable. It looks like 4 of the ivories right over here are not on the piano. So I do have a huge bag full of ivories that I fished out. And these are nothing but ivory keys that I have on here. So I have to match up the ivories. And how to attach the ivories on the piano: do not use crazy glue, do not use Elmo's or anything that you buy from Home Depot or Lowe's. Do not use any of those glues. You're just going to mess up your piano. So you match the ivory, and then because for an upright piano it's a shorter length, and the ivories have a groove to tell you which key it actually is. So to basically install the ivories on, you're going to need a PVC glue base, which you could get from basically shaft pianos. PVC glue works perfectly just attaching the ivories on here. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to tune up this piano, and also then what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach the ivories and match up the nicest ones that are on here to here. I just finished tuning up this piano. I repaired the ivories, so I try to match them up as the best way I can. I don't have the exact ivories. I don't know if they're inside the piano, but I just took whatever I have of whatever ivories I can and matched them up to the right grooves and everything. So I think that looks good. I used the PVC glue to actually put the ivories on. And now the piano's already tuned up. I put the music desk on. The fall board works perfectly, so it doesn't look junky and everything like that. So here, let me try it out for you. Sound it has. I mean, for an older piano, it has a very beautiful sound. it's not the best piano on the campus, but if they're doing like a little event here, this piano will do. You might hear another piano that's actually outside. It's a Steinway, and I'm going to be doing that one next. But this one's fixed. What I suggest, I think that this dolly actually has locks, because when I'm playing, I'm getting this thing moving. So I know the piano has, the dolly has locks on it, which is the spider dolly on the bottom of it. It's not a bad piano. It has its old character on it, so it's not that bad. Let's see. Very good. Excuse me. Excuse me about it, but very good piano. Got winded. I got winded. A little blooper there. Very good piano. It sounds good. It's not the best piano, but it's a very good piano. And I tell you this, I give this piano more like a C. The action is kind of hard. I love the real ivory keys, but I still kind of give this whole piano a C. The tuning, the C, so it's a C quality piano. But somebody donated this to them. I don't know if it has a plaque on the side. This one does not actually have a plaque on the side. But usually, a lot of these pianos here have been donated, have been given from the residents who actually passed on. And they keep the piano in their memory. So one of these days, what I'm going to do is I'm going to also confirm it with the John Knox Village board, is that I am going to make a documentary on all these pianos and who the pianos belong to, have a little concert with the pianos. I think that would be nice, and you know, for John Knox Village, because they have been so nice to us. I started here when I was a performer, and then at the same time, what I was doing is basically tuning up the pianos before I perform, and then they say, you tune pianos, you need to tune all the pianos on the complexes here. And they have probably, included with the residents, probably 100 pianos, but the company owns probably around 22, 25 pianos itself. But I know the residents have pianos themselves. We got approached by a couple of residents to actually come to their house, come to their place and tune their pianos. But not a bad piano. I mean, it does need just a little bit more work. It's been very, very well taken care of. That's what I have to say on it. So I'm gonna try something slow, like much for watching. Please click like, subscribe, follow me on everything. I'm on to my next piano. This is going to be the second piano I did today. So I'm on to my next piano, which is going to be the Steinway. Stay tuned. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye-bye.